America's Piano Man just revealed something no one saw coming. After decades of electrifying performances, countless sold-out arenas, and an unmatched music legacy, Billy Joel has made a heartbreaking announcement that left fans stunned. A brain disorder diagnosis has shaken the very foundation of this rock legend's career, and now, he's finally breaking his silence. What does this mean for his future? Will we ever see him on stage again? But what's really going on behind the scenes? Stick with us, because this story goes far deeper than the headlines. You'll want to watch until the end, because the truth may change how you see Billy Joel forever. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because this is just the beginning. We're breaking the biggest celebrity stories, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Billy Joel isn't just a musician. He's a cultural institution. Born in the Bronx in 1949 and raised on Long Island, Billy Joel became one of the best-selling music artists of all time. With over 160 million records sold, 6 Grammy wins, and an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, his voice defined generations. From the emotional storytelling of Piano Man to the biting social commentary of We Didn't Start the Fire, his songs have lived in the hearts of millions. He's performed for presidents, sold out Madison Square Garden dozens of times, and remains a rare artist who bridges generations. But now, that voice, the one fans have come to rely on, is at the center of a health scare that's turned everything upside down. It started with whispers. Fans noticed Billy had been canceling a few shows, something highly uncharacteristic for the man known for never missing a beat. Rumors began swirling online. Was he tired, overwhelmed, retiring? But then came the truth. Billy Joel had been diagnosed with a neurological disorder, a brain-related condition that can impact speech, coordination, and even memory. It wasn't just a health update. It was a bombshell. For an artist whose entire identity is rooted in lyrical genius, vocal power, and musical fluency, this diagnosis hit like a punch to the gut. In an emotional private statement shared with close friends and family, Billy Joel opened up about the initial symptoms: occasional dizziness, word slurring, even moments of forgetfulness. At first, he thought it was just aging. But it got worse. The piano keys started to feel unfamiliar. Lyrics he'd sung 1,000 times began to blur. The man who once played sold-out stadiums with his eyes closed was suddenly struggling to find his place on stage. What followed was a string of doctor visits, tests, MRIs, and finally, the diagnosis. Sources close to the star say the news hit him hard. Billy is known to be fiercely private, and the idea of being seen as weak or ill terrified him. But the bravest part of this story: he didn't hide forever. He chose to face it. After weeks of speculation, Billy Joel finally broke his silence. In a rare and raw video posted on his official page, Billy sat down. No makeup, no lights, just honesty. He confirmed the diagnosis and admitted it's been one of the most challenging chapters of his life. "I'm not done," he said, voice thick with emotion. "It's going to be different, but I'm still here." He shared that he's undergoing treatment, making lifestyle changes, and working closely with specialists. The goal: to keep playing, to keep writing, to stay connected to the music. And more than anything, he thanked his fans. "You've all given me so much strength," he said. "More than you know." The outpouring of love was instant. Within minutes, fans flooded social media with messages of hope, support, and nostalgia. Hashtags like #PrayForBilly and #PianoMan Forever began trending. Fellow musicians, from Elton John to Bruce Springsteen, also sent heartfelt notes. Some even promised to dedicate their upcoming shows to him. And in New York City, a spontaneous candlelight vigil took place outside Madison Square Garden, his musical home. Hundreds gathered, singing Vienna, Only the Good Die Young, and New York State of Mind in tribute. Billy Joel wasn't just a rock star. He was family. Billy's team was quick to clarify: he's not retiring. Not yet. But they did admit that changes are coming. Tour dates will be reduced. Shows will be shorter, with fewer back-to-back performances. His iconic MSG residency may come to a respectful end. Some projects have been paused entirely, including a long-anticipated studio album. Still, Billy made one thing clear: as long as I can play, I will play. I'm not done making music. This isn't a farewell. It's a fight. Billy Joel's update was more than a health statement. It was a reminder. A reminder that even the strongest fall. That legends are human. That time, no matter how much fame or money you have, catches up with all of us. But more importantly, it reminded us of the power of music. Of how one man's lyrics could guide people through heartbreak, war, joy, and loss. Of how Billy Joel helped us feel seen, through every piano chord. And now, it's our turn to stand by him. While Billy has been open, not every detail is public. Some insiders speculate that the diagnosis could be early signs of Parkinson's. Others think it might be a rare degenerative brain disease. There's also concern about long-term medication effects or even past trauma. But Billy's team has chosen not to specify, for now. Why? Possibly to avoid panic. Possibly to retain control. Or maybe, because the journey is still unfolding. And that's why this story isn't over. There's no final chapter written. Billy plans to continue performing, selectively. He's also working on a documentary that will chronicle this moment in his life with brutal honesty. A memoir may follow, and quietly, behind the scenes, he's composing new music. The man who once said, "I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints," is now staring down the darkest moments of his life, and choosing to keep playing. That's not weakness. That's courage. Cue emotional piano music, slow, reflective. Voiceover. Billy Joel's story is far from over. But what we know now is this: even legends have limits. Even icons can struggle. And yet, in the face of fear and fading light, Billy Joel is choosing hope. If this touched you, if you've ever sung along to Piano Man or cried to She's Always a Woman, do one thing today: keep the music alive. Share this story. Play the songs. Send him love. And if you want more stories like this, raw, real, and unforgettable, subscribe now and hit that bell. Because the next time a legend makes history, we'll be right here to bring you every detail.